All right, we're seeing some regular use of the bike lane here on Woodbine, just north of Danforth. They just put it in, but still working on some imperfections, shall we say. And one of the problems here is the parking, the fire hydrant right here in the bike lane, and then you have the parking outside. It's great, it's safer for the cyclists, but this parking spot has led to a bunch of parking tickets, and people are wondering just what the heck the city was thinking.
It's definitely a really long parking spot. The only way one could think that they'd park an extra large parking spot is, you know, they, as an afterthought, said, hey, we've got room for another parking spot here. Meanwhile, some guy in planning probably left that blank because he knew there was a fire hydrant here. So maybe the guy on the street level with the paint said, hey, there's room for a parking spot, without realizing, you know, what he was setting us up for here.
I would fight the ticket if I didn't see the fire hydrant parked there, because I was looking for the white markings.
I mean, if someone's getting a ticket in that parking spot, then obviously the city painted the lines there and said that that was a parking spot.
All right, so we looked into this because the CityNews viewer, Hugo, contacted us and parked here. Didn't see the hydrant, got a $100 fine. Now, here's the ticket that was handed to him. We asked parking enforcement for an explanation, and they admitted it's probably a mistake and understandably a confusing situation for drivers.
Of course, at Parking Enforcement, City of Toronto, we don't want to create these situations. So we, when identified, we do try to deal with these situations in fairness to the motorists who park in conflict.
Now, these ones just went in, I think, this week, possibly. Is it going to be a bit of a break for our viewer who contacted us about getting the ticket here?
Well, absolutely. We've looked at the situation here, and we certainly see the conflict that the city created by painting the lines the way they did, and we will be speaking with the person involved, and we will be taking action on the situation. And we also have contacted, or in the process of dealing with, getting rid of this conflicted situation through the proper city department.
All right, yeah, that ticket is being dealt with. He talked to Hugo already tonight, told him that the process is underway. And also, as for this parking space, the city, we contacted them as well. They admit there shouldn't be this confusion. They are going to be rectifying this, but they haven't set a date yet as for when it will. So if you're parking on Woodbine, watch out for the fire hydrants. You still can't park in front of them no matter how good the spot seems.